Hey, you want it? I got it. Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, welcome to my page. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're talking. All right, so I am coming to you raw and uncut. Let's talk about it. All right, as you know, we got Money in the Bank coming up this weekend, and I'm going to give a little bit of prediction of what's going to happen in the match. These are just my predictions and like that. So if you agree, disagree, or want to say something, say hey or whatever, just leave me a comment and don't forget to subscribe. All right, here we go. Now these matches are not in order. I don't know how they're going to come out as far as the show is concerned and everything, but the order I have, this is how I'm going to read it. So we got, as I said, we have Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso going up against John Cena and Logan Paul. Now, in this match, I don't understand really um, because we have two world champions in a tag team match. There's no title on this card. I mean, there's only one actually title on the card, and usually there's two, at least the World's Championship on Money in the Bank match because it is Money in the Bank, and you have the winner has an opportunity if something goes awry and he sees that the fact that they can come down and turn that briefcase in and get a title. I mean, it's been done before. Drew McIntyre is also familiar about that situation. He won last Money in the Bank. I think he had the title for maybe 5 minutes, and that was it. So, but anyway, here we go. We got Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. So now we know Cody Rhodes and John Cena. They have a lot of heat going on and stuff with that championship as far as on SmackDown is concerned. Then we have Jey Uso and Logan Paul. They just started a feud, I think, and it was just thrown together. Logan Paul trying to get a spot on a PLE and stuff like he's always done and stuff. Most of his matches have always been on PLE. Nothing's actually been, either on SmackDown or Raw as far as televised and stuff. So I'm going to go and say that this match could end up in a no decision match, disqualification. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to give it a winner and stuff because of the fact is I think Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes will win this match. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was a no contest and it just gets thrown out and there's no winner. Then we have the women's Money in the Bank. We have Stephanie Valkyra, we have Naomi, we have Rhea Ripley, we have Alexa Bliss, we have Julia, and we have Roxanne Perez. Now, we know Stephanie, Roxanne Perez, and Julia, they've just been uplifted from NXT. And they're pretty good, decent talent. I mean, a lot of people probably say, oh, nah, they don't have what it takes to. But again, remember now, a lot of these have not ever had it either. You got to come up from somewhere to get to something. So I'm going to go out on a stretch and just say that I believe Naomi should win this. The reason why I say that is because she has so much heat with Jade Cargill. And Jade Cargill, the way that last Friday on SmackDown, if you could see the look between Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, that was a weird look. And something just tells me is that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill will be going against each other. How soon, I don't know, but the looks are there. And whether Bianca is going to stay as a face, I don't know. It's kind of hard, because the three of them, it's kind of hard to make that decision and stuff. But I believe Naomi is going to win this and stuff, and I believe that she will cash in at some point within the time that she wins for the next 12 months after. Um, and I believe Naomi will be a champion because they are pushing her. Her heel turn is way better than the John Cena heel turn, and I don't and I don't still understand the John Cena heel turn, but anyway. But Jade Cargill and Naomi, I'm telling you, even when Evolution starts, I think these two, Naomi and Jade, they should be in a cage match. They should just let it go and get it out and dissolve that, so each one of them can move on to their separate branch of what they're going to do as far as their careers are concerned. But so the women's Money in the Bank, I'm going to give that to Naomi. Then we have the men's Money in the Bank. We have LA Knight, Seth Rollins, Solo Sikoa, Penta, Andrade, and El Grande Americano. Okay. Now, at any point, anybody could win this. Anybody can win this. But I think right now it's LA Knight's time to get that briefcase and cash in to be a champion because, he's been the U.S. title holder twice. Uh, so I think it's his time. They've been giving him a push, and they've been setting him back, and he's been mid-carding and everything. So I think he's good on the mic. He's good in the ring. I think it's his just deserved that he does win this Money in the Bank. As far as Solo Sikoa is going, I think him and Jacob Fatu, I feel that something's going to happen with that situation there with JC Mateo and stuff. So that, and then Seth Rollins, with the faction, with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. So anything can happen in this men's Money in the Bank match. It is going to be something. I'm looking forward to the match because there's going to be some chaos. I know there's going to be some chaos. And I am going to go and say that LA Knight should win this match. Then we got Becky Lynch and Lara Valkyria. Now, between these two, and it's been going on, for a little minute and everything, with Lara Valkyria beating Becky Lynch in NXT for the NXT Women's title. And then, Lara Valkyria going on being the inaugural first person to win, the women's intercontinental title. Um, she's doing good for herself. I mean, actually, she's starting to get good on the mic because before she couldn't really talk on the mic and stuff. But she's giving kind of decent promos now, and everything. And I like what Becky's doing, trying to carry it through a lot of this stuff and everything. But I do think Becky Lynch is probably going to win this match. And I say that only because Lyra Valkyria has had the up and up on Becky Lynch. And Becky Lynch is too big of a star, to keep taking those jobber pins, as I want to call them. But anyway, so Becky's lost to Lyra Valkyria for the Intercontinental title, and she's lost, just regular matches with Lyra Valkyria. So I think this is going to be Becky's time because I think they're going to move Lyra Valkyria in a position to where she could be start challenging for a world title and stuff. But I just don't think she's at that point. It ought to be a good match. It should be a good match because now what's at stake is that if Lyra loses, she's got to raise Becky's hand and say that she's the best, I guess. And then if Becky loses, then she gets no more shots at the IC title and everything, which I don't think she should be, struggling or, going hard for that. I think Becky should be going for a world title. I would like to see Becky going in if, say like Rhea Ripley was to win the title or if, Bianca was to win the title and stuff, could she be going after Tiffany Stratton for that title? It's all open for Becky and everything. I know she's getting up in age and stuff like that, so it won't be a lot. We'll see her in the ring, so I know they're gonna give some of these younger wrestlers that push and everything. But even saying that in that push, if Lara Valkyria wins, then Becky Lynch is done with the IC title. That means she can move up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just say Lara Valkyria will get another victory over Becky Lynch. So that's my prediction, and it's sad that we have Money in the Bank, a PLE, a major PLE, and there's only 4 matches. There's only 4 matches to this, and it's crazy. So these matches are either going to be long matches or there's going to be a lot of talking in between. So, but that's my prediction. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. Leave a comment. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're doing and everything. Let me know whether you agree or disagree. And thank you. God bless you. Deuces. And we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.